Okay, guys, let's sing the good morning song. Ready? Great. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. How are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you today? How are you today, Joseph? How are you today, Alicia? How are you today, William? How are you today, Annabelle? How are you today, Rory? How are you today, Ramus? How are you today, Juliet? How are you today, Alice? How are you today, Simon? Great, let's read our book. Today we're going to read The Seashore Book, written by Charlotte Zolotow. Paintings by Wendell Miner. What is the seashore like? A little boy asked his mother. He lived in the mountains and had never seen the sea. His mother smiled. Let's pretend, she said. It is early morning at the seashore, and it's hard to tell where the sea stops and the sky begins. They are the same smoky gray until the mist shifts from gray to dark white, from dark white to pale purple, from pale purple to hazy blue, and then suddenly the sun breaks through. It warms the cool sand, it turns the sea green, and the beach is golden gray. You run down to the water's edge, one small dark spot against the brightness of the sand and sea. You bend over and pick up a stone washed smooth by the sea. You find tiny brown snail shells and oyster shells, crusty gray outside and smooth pearly pink inside. You pick up a clamshell half open, and inside a live clam snaps the shell closed. In my hand, the little boy asks. In your hand, the mother says. Then you reach down again and pick up a wet white gold feather from the gulls flying overhead. We sit at the edge of the water and build a castle of wet sand until the waves wash up and suck it back to sea. The cold water makes your skin feel like peppermint and you are tired. You lie down in the hot noonday sun now, and it feels warm as a big soft cat covering you, taking away the chill of the waves. The swish-swashing sound of them lulls you to sleep. I watch while you sleep, and you don't see two little gray sandpipers run past you, but when you wake up, you do see their claw prints like pencil lines in the sand. You rub your eyes, and it seems there is nothing in the world except the sound of the wind and the rising and falling song of the waves. And there's the beach, and the water, umbrellas, and gulls. You stand and look at the ocean, far, far out. So far seems like a toy. A little white sailboat skims over the water and disappears. The tide is going out. I'm hungry, you say. I am too, so we wade over to a big rock covered with seaweed and moss. We sit there together and we eat our sandwiches and drink lemonade from our thermos and watch the small brown sand crabs squaggling at our toes. An airplane flies low in the sky. Its shadow on the sand is like a gigantic bird, and you leap off the rock and chase after it until it is gone. I watch you throw your head back and twirl yourself around and around until you are too dizzy to stand, and you fall down on the sand. The wind is getting cooler. Long purple streaks of clouds are forming in the sky. We take each other's hands and walk down the beach toward home. The fishing pier we pass is white as a snowfall, with hundreds of crying seagulls waiting for the fishing boats to come in when the sun sets. The evening air is so still that the life buoys ding, ding, Dong. Sounds right next to us, close and clear and loud. We climb to the top of the dune, far away from the ocean. But we stop and look down across the seagrass to the sea. The setting sun is a huge orange ball. You are tired when we get home, that you can hardly stay awake. Through your hot bath and your dinner, we barely have time to kiss goodnight before you fall asleep. Outside, the lighthouse is flashing golden gleam on, golden gleam gone. But you don't see it. You are sleeping so deeply. There's the lighthouse. You don't hear the tide rising. You don't see the small crescent moon outside your window. The ocean is bursting in waves along the shore, covering the rock where we sat and ate our lunch, and carrying up seaweed and shells to the sand. The little boy leaned against his mother and smiled. I like the seashore a lot, he said, and now I can always close my eyes and be there the way I was just now with you. There's the beach, there's the water, there's the fence, and the mom, and the boy. The end. Okay, let's sing a song. Let's sing Happy and You Know It. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, do all three, clap your hands, stomp your feet, shout hooray! If you're happy and you know it, do all three, clap your hands, stomp your feet, shout hooray! If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, do all three, clap your hands, stomp your feet, shout hooray! Okay guys, it's time for me to go. Let's sing the goodbye song. Goodbye Joseph, goodbye Alicia, goodbye William, it's time for me to go. Goodbye Annabelle, goodbye Rory, goodbye Ramus, it's time for me to go. Goodbye Juliet, goodbye Alice, goodbye Simon, it's time for me to go. Goodbye guys, see you again soon.